Lawrence.
Good evening, Rachel. December 13th. I'm just writing it down right here. So this breaking news report tonight, where that you had Joyce Vance on analyzing about the New York Times, saying that the president was calling in the summer when he was behaving very erratically publicly and very angrily publicly, calling important Republican senators, trying to get them to stop the Senate Intelligence Committee investigation. Fascinating interpretation by Joyce Vance about how this could contribute to a possible obstruction of justice investigation.
Right. If there are other, whether or not the actions described and multiply sourced in the New York Times tonight are themselves actionable in any legal matter, these actions could be used to serve as evidence to the president's state of mind as to whether or not he really was trying to stop the Russia investigations. If there are other actionable things that he did, this behavior toward Republican senators, which Republican senators are putting their name to tonight in the New York Times, would be useful at showing, at proving that the president's aim in taking these actions was to try to get the Russia investigation shut down. And that's at the very, very heart of any obstruction of justice case against the president of the United States or anybody else.
And reading between the lines of these kinds of articles, as I do, I'm always looking for the staff. Having been a former staff myself working in the Senate, I'm always looking for the staff. And so one of the things I'm wondering, especially after listening to Joyce Vance talk about it, is what if there were White House staff, White House chief of staff, someone telling the president, do not make that call, do not call Chairman Burr, and then he makes sure there's no one in the room when he calls Chairman Burr. That would add very much to a description of his intent.
And that is one of the very important details at the very end of this New York Times story, in which they say that at least for some of these calls, the president appeared to be calling on his own with at least no senior staff with him.
And there is usually a reason for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thanks, Lawrence. Appreciate it.